could reach her from inside the window, and climbing out on the ledge wasn't an option. It was too narrow and decomposing to boot. And thanks to the layout of the building and the hillside, their truck couldn't get close enough to the building to be effective either. They all knew what this meant. One of them was going to have to follow the half-naked, crazy chick out onto the ledge. There were a few problems with this. Aidan and his team had a reputation for being unflappable and tough as nails, but the truth was plenty unnerved them, including a half-naked crazy chick on a ledge 5 stories up. They'd just learned to do whatever needed to be done, no matter what. "Let the fun begin," Mitch muttered. Plan A was for the captain to head inside and attempt to talk Nikki back inside the window. Since Plan A had a high potential for going south, Plan B was to be run simultaneously. Head to the roof and begin setting up rigging for an over-the-roof retrieval. Through it all, Nikki never stopped screaming at them, alternately begging them to hurry and hurling insults their way. Then came the Cap's radio message. "Yeah, so she's declining to crawl back in the window because there's no press here yet. Last time she was front-page news." Onward. The team found a good anchor spot on the roof. As Mitch and Aidan were the 2 most senior members of the unit, one of them always took lead. Mitch looked at Aidan. "Okay, go make like Spider-Man and rescue the damsel in distress." "Why me?" Aidan asked. "It's your turn." "Hey, you're the one who likes her undies," Aidan pointed out. Not that he objected to a rescue, any rescue, but this one had shit show written all over it. "I weigh more than you do," Mitch said logically. Only because he was 6'4" to Aidan's 6'2", but whatever. The team got the line set up, and then Aidan got into his 5-point harness and hooked himself to the first of the 2 lines. Mitch hooked up to the second one just in case Aidan got into trouble, and the rest of the unit prepared for go time. Aidan dropped over the edge. The plan was to rappel him down until he hung 10 feet above Nikki. He'd then kick out from the building at the same time that his team lowered him 11 more feet, bringing him to just below her, putting him between her and the 50-foot drop. He'd attach a harness to Nikki, and the team would give them enough slack so that Aidan could rappel down with her. And the team indeed lowered Aidan to just above Nikki. Aidan kicked out, but as usual, nothing went to plan. Just as he started to swing back toward the wall, Nikki leapt off the ledge like some rabid raccoon and wrapped herself around him. Not more than 110 pounds, she clung to him like a monkey as they hurtled at neck-breaking speed toward the wall. Aidan managed to grip her tight and twist in midair so that he was the one to slam into the brick. Even as lightweight as she was, it still hurt like hell. "Jesus Christ!" Aidan heard the captain and Mitch say in stereo as they watched helplessly, one from above, one from below, at the window. They didn't know the half of it. With Nikki's legs wrapped and locked around Aidan's waist, her arms squeezing his head like a grape and her breasts literally suffocating him, he couldn't breathe. Somehow he managed to turn his head sideways to suck in some air, but he still couldn't see. "I've got you," he said. "I'm not going to let go, but you need to loosen your grip." Nikki was too busy screaming in his ear to hear him, not loosening her grip at all. "Oh my God, don't you fucking drop me or I'll sue you the most!" Mitch had dropped over the edge as soon as Nikki leapt onto Aidan's back. He was rappelling down as fast as he could, laughing all the way. Aidan couldn't see shit, but he could hear him clearly, the asshole. "Got his 6, Mitch said into the radio as he came even with Aidan, still laughing. "Though I can't tell where Aidan ends and Nikki begins." "You can kill him later," Aidan promised himself. "Listen to me," he said to Nikki. "I've got you. I need you to stop yelling in my ear."